Hey everyone, today we're at St. Paul's. Today we're going for a behind the scenes tour. So yeah, I'll see you guys in a bit.
It was the only option for victuals because there's no coffee, no nothing.
Should we give some explanation?
Check it. Check.
Well,
Swinging it is like an every time, you have to stop it from swinging.
People sussed it out.
So it's a sharp pull.
So pull it down.
Stop it like that.
Well, it's not. People want to have.
I'm doing that.
I don't mind if people want me. They want milkshakes and things.
Just keep on giving it a nice pull each time.
Coffees and
Harder.
chocolates and
So you've
Yeah,
sussed it
you
out.
still want to keep it to a stop. There we go.
Where it does?
Well, I don't mind. We can go there.
Oh, the Kingo, yeah.
Well, we can go there. I don't mind.
But harder, I mean longer.
there are
No, that's completely fine.
Christopher got back from Bali on Monday.
Before you go to the UK, as you do.
So, do you want to catch it as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, trouble's gone.
So we are now on our way to the Belfry. And here they are. So each of these bells have names. I believe one of them is called Elizabeth.
So feel free to walk around and crawl under the bells.
Yeah.
Pass me your phone. You need two hands for this one.
Yeah.
So just stand on top of the headstock, so the green bit. Yep.
Right here?
Yep. That's it. And then onto the green, onto the red.
Where? Here?
Yep. See if you can put your foot in there. Nice work. We'll stay here.
So this is the Belfry. So this is the tenor right here.
No, the tenor is.
So this is another reason why the Belfry is so unsafe, eh? Because there's a lot of, you have to climb a lot of.
Yeah, we could go underneath, but it's dustier and trickier.
Yeah.
So,
So that's the one that actually. So basically, so this is actually pretty light to swing.
yeah, so the light bells go on the top because they're not as heavy, obviously. So the bell is the weight of the bell is held by the axles. So
Yeah. I'm going to try and ring it.
we're doing it.
Yeah.
That's like a mark
So this
bell.
is a Taylor bell right there. John Taylor. Right there. And I wonder what this one is.
I think it was cast specifically for. I have to ask. I'm not sure. Ask Ted, or it says downstairs. I think. This is used to bring the bells in. The crane that was used to install them.
And so basically you can also put an Anglican chime in here as well. With the bells, if they hang dead like this. You know those little hammers that that just lift up underneath the bells? I've seen one of those before. And we've got the shutters right here. Those can open and close, can't they?
Yeah, we keep them close so that the rain doesn't get in.
Yeah.
You can see they put a tag, 2nd of March 2003, which is when they installed the bells.
So this, in like I said before, this wasn't a bell tower at first. This was originally the organ.
It was just in this section here was just a tower, an empty tower, but
Yeah.
the rest was the organ.
And then the organ was replaced with the ring chamber.
Correct.
And it's very dusty in this this belfry. Most of them are pretty much dusty nowadays.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't get rain in here, we'll be fine.
And in some video footages, you'll see bells like these that are in the mouth up position.
Currently they're all down for safety.
Yeah. And because it's not safe to leave them like this, is what I've been told.
When
Well, when we leave, well, we have to leave them like this When I mean that is, I mean when they're up, they're not safe like that.
We could leave them up, but we have people going into
Yeah.
into the ringing chamber that
And
don't understand that if they pull a rope,
yeah,
it'll come flying down.
just swing to the climb.
So it's not
And
safe to leave it.
you would have to be here with ear protection to be up close to this thing.
Correct. You probably wouldn't stand exactly where we are now.
But if you ever go into the Belfry, if you want to hear what they sound like, just do this. Just give it a nice tap in the hand. The sound bowl.
You can see that the pulley here is used to give you a hand stroke.
Yeah.
So perhaps I'll demonstrate with a lighter bell. So currently it's in backstroke mode. If we spin this all the way around, it will consume the rope through most of the major arc, and that will be backstroke. And handstroke will be when this point goes on the other side of the pulley, giving you a handstroke. You can see that the smaller bells have slightly smaller wheels, and that means that the stroke for the rope downstairs is a shorter amplitude.
And you know what's interesting? Is that so Charles is the bell ringer at St. John's, and he actually let me put one of the clappers up close to ring the bell.
Oh, wow.
So, and it was pretty loud.
We
And these bells are much louder than those because they swing with gravity. So
that's right. When they're up in the up position, they have a lot more energy involved in a swing.
and if you
than just
notice
swinging up.
that each bell is a different note.
So it's donated by Ron Shepherd.
Yeah. Cast by John Taylor. Wonder what year this was cast in.
It might say.
But all these
it'll
bells
say
are
downstairs. It'll say downstairs. Either way, we can, if we block our ears, we can tap some clappers against some bells and hear these sounds. Right?
Yeah, sure.
So to climb down here, we won't film the way down because we'll need our hands.
So
2 hands.
I will have to skip down to that part. So I'll see you guys in a bit. So yeah. Surprisingly not that very loud, isn't it, for the smaller bells?
That's right, yeah. The volume comes from the energy of the swing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but this is like, is this a Taylor bell or a Whitechapel?
I'll have to check oh, there it is. It says Taylor, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Here's a Whitechapel,
Ah.
right next to the Taylor. I wonder what the tenor is.
What about this one?
This one.
Steinbank Founders?
The interesting about this bell tower that most of these bells are actually, I think.
So I'm going to put so these are the sliders.
Yep.
This is that noisy sound you can hear when.
Yeah.
And today we're going to hear that because we're not going to hear the bell chime. We're just going to hear the slider. The stay. Push this slider. So I'm going to rest the clapper. That's what it should sound like if we were to have a ring. So I'm going to rest it now.
And the only reason why the hammer strikes so loud is because that's also by gravity. Because they lift very far off the bell before landing.
That's right. So one of our bell ringers, Jim, did a marvellous job building this clapper arrestor. And what's marvellous about the design is that it's very simple and effective.
And I like how they actually have the green on the, I can't remember what they call the green metal part, but
The headstock?
the headstock, yeah.
Yeah.
And sometimes they're red, sometimes they're grey, sometimes they're even blue. I've seen.
Wow. Yeah, I have seen a lot of red headstocks.
Yeah, with the red clappers inside. I think the ones at the York Minster, the whole thing is red. Obviously not the bell, but like the headstock, the stay, and the wheel. You can get really colourful change ring bells. Should I give this one more try?
Yeah. Wait for the motorbikes to go first.
Yeah. As a fair warning to everyone out there who goes into a bell tower, don't do that very often. You can see why it's not very safe to be in here. And you can see the strike mark there under one of the slightly larger bells. Over there's the tenor. And if this was a clock tower, you would actually want to be out of here pretty much before, for example, 12 o'clock.
Strike of the hour.
Yeah. Because in clock towers, this is actually what they used to chime the hour. It's a same kind of bell, I believe. So basically, when these bells are hanging dead with clock towers, they have a clock mechanism underneath. And then right here would be a hammer that strikes the bell. Because you've probably seen that wheel, right? That the clocks use in the mechanism.
Oh,
Yeah,
gear?
the bell mechanism.
the gear or the
Yeah, the gear, yeah.
or the
You know the
the
one
cam?
that has teeth on
the
them?
camera.
Yeah.
It's a camera.
Yeah.
Very fascinating. Isn't
And that's, so if these bells hang dead, that can still be rung by that.
it? Okay. So we'll head back down again. Good. Very good. Look at you go. This is it. You got it. Keep on focusing on long strokes. That's it. That's it. Long strokes for me. Let it go up. Yep, I've rung it back up again, so it's good to go. Oh, it's gone down the tail end. See that? That was good. You got it.
Rightio, so that's about it really, I suppose. Big shout out to Andrew for allowing me to go up to see the bells. And yeah, it was a wonderful experience, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.